What's up, bro?
Good, Bez. How you doing? Good. All right, here we go. Cut number 2 on my journey of becoming a 6-figure barber. Currently barber apprentice. See, I'm putting on the cape. And yeah, man, this is my second cut. We doing the consultation. It's gonna be a high fade, another high skin fade. Showing him some pics, trying to get some references. And he's just, letting me know where it's gonna be at. And we about to get started. Jerry letting me know to, remember to keep that cape behind the seat so it don't get no hair on him. And we getting started, man. You see, we put it in that initial bald line with the custom FX trimmers from Babyliss, and it's looking pretty good. Right now, man, it's just, getting these reps in. It's a little tough for me, finding more people to come in and let me practice on them. So I'm just working on different ways to get people to come in and, let me get these reps in, because I feel like, once I'm able to consistently get reps in, I'm gonna get good at this super quick, and then it's like off to the races for me, But yeah, one thing that I can say is I need to get better at just going through the steps, one time, not quickly, not rushing, but not spending too much time on the initial steps, because you hear people say it all the time. And I'm sure if you're an experienced barber, then you get through the bulk of the haircut and then you go back and do the detailing. And one thing I do, as you'll see throughout the cut, is I just spend too much time. And right here, I forgot once again. If y'all seen the first video, I forgot to take a before pic. Forgot again, but luckily I noticed before it was too late, before we got too far in. But we're going in, we're taking off, taking the top down to the desired length, and I believe that was a 2, if I'm not mistaken. I did film this video a few weeks back now, but I'm barely getting around to editing it, so I don't quite remember all the steps that we did on this, but I'm gonna become better at that, as well as the camera angles and knowing which position to be in so y'all get the best views. But yeah, man, we just getting started, so the quality is crisp though. We just got to work on a few other things. But you see, I got the Babyliss Low Pro FX1s. That blue light down there looks pretty dope. But yeah, man, we're just trying to take it down to a consistent level all throughout the top of the cut. And yeah, back to finding people to get reps in. If y'all got any advice for me in the comments down below, man, drop your advice for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. I know it's just hitting up family, hitting up friends. But yeah, man. So we're putting in the first guide, and the way I'm learning it is to do no guard closed. So we're doing closed, I believe, all the way from, we do the no guard closed, and then we go open, and then we go into maybe a half or a 1. Like I said, I don't remember fully all the steps we did on this one, but I'll be better about that, in the future. But yeah, man, back to the reps thing, man. It's just, I've been really on my grind with other things that I'm doing currently outside of barbering. So I haven't been hanging out. I've been really to myself for the past few years, like several years actually. So, I don't talk to too many people anymore. I just really keep to myself, and in the circle of people that I talk to, they aren't really around me, with what I'm doing. So it's just reconnecting with people that I used to talk to, people in the family, and seeing if they'll let me practice on them, man. But you see, we are setting in the second guideline here, and that is the no guard open. Here comes Jerry, just giving me some advice, coaching me along the way. And shout out to Jerry, man. Jerry is my mentor. We got a lot of content coming with him. He's gonna be able to teach y'all a lot, and y'all will see how he cuts. It's different from the norm with what you see on, YouTube and IG and all that. He's coaching me, and we're going in. I believe this is either the half guard or the one guard. Can't fully remember. But like I said, you know, the more we go, the more everything will improve. The quality is already there as far as the content, but you know, I'll find better angles. You know, I'll be in better positions so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. So everything will improve along the way. This is barely our second video like this, so we just getting started, man. We got tons of content, tons of ideas, different things we're gonna be doing, so I'm hyped. But everything I use is down below in the description, you know, as far as camera equipment, as far as the tools that I use to cut hair, everything. So if y'all are ever interested in my social platforms, anything like that, just go down below in the description, and I got all the links down there for y'all. I do have a card channel as well. I got other things that I'm doing too, so check out what your boy has going on, man. You see, it doesn't look too bad once I get my hand or my arm out of the way there. You can see it's kind of coming together. And like I said before, I'm just spending too much time on this step here. You know, this should be saved for the detailing. From what I've seen from everyone I watch, from Jerry to people online, everybody says the same thing, is just get through the bulk of the haircut, go through your steps. I see Jerry goes over his work like once or twice, maybe twice max. You know, obviously once you go through it, and then maybe he goes back one more time, and then you go on to the next step, and everything else you come back and you detail. Obviously we want to be consistent, but you know, I just spend way too much time on these initial steps, and it is barely my second cut, so you know, I got to be patient with myself. But it's very beneficial for me to record these videos and be able to see what I'm doing from a third person. So I highly recommend, even if y'all don't do content, if you don't do YouTube or nothing like that, which I recommend that too, it's only going to help you improve and help what you're doing even more. But it's not for everybody, and you know, it's not required. But I would definitely still record yourself, because you get to see what you're doing from a third person. And it's just like sports, it's just like anything else. You know, they record and they watch the game film, so they could go back and they could see what they're doing. You know, it's different when you can see it from a third person point of view, as opposed to first person when you're too close to it. You know, so this is only going to speed up the process for me. I could see, you know, little areas like right here where I'm just spending way too much time. It's like, do what you need to do there and go around the cut and move on to your next step. And you got to remember, save that for the detailing. Now I know, you know, so for future haircuts, I'm not going to do that anymore. Whereas if I didn't record this and I didn't watch this, who knows how long before. Obviously Jerry would let me know, but I am able to see it for myself, which makes a huge difference in the timing of when, you know, how long it takes me to improve and get to where I need to be. So definitely highly recommend recording yourself as much as possible. Obviously, let the clients know, make sure they're cool with it. But you can see it from this angle, it looks like it's already coming together. It doesn't look too bad. You see Jerry stepped in just to, you know, coach me through. And honestly, even at my skill level, I feel like this cut shouldn't take me longer than 20-30 minutes max, you know, pushing it, because this is a super simple cut. You know, it's not something that you should spend a lot of time on. There's nothing really intricate about it, just a low, high skin fade. And you see Jerry has me pulling out the masters, the old schools, the walls. And he said this right here, open, kind of replicates a one. Kind of does it. It's the same as a one. And that corner right there that I'm really stuck on was like a dark spot. And where I messed up as well is spending way too much time on that, especially with these right here. I'm pretty sure I put in another line right here with these. and I pushed the fade up higher. As you can see, it was looking good, it was coming together, and I just go over my work and I lose my steps in the process, and I end up pushing it up higher when I didn't need to do that. It was already coming together. All I needed to do, I feel, was blend out the bottom and then go back in detail, and we were good to go. But like I said, I'm just getting started, so can't be too hard on myself, but it's just things that I notice while watching the video. Definitely let me know anything that y'all see throughout the video. You know, drop it down below in the comments. Definitely open to any criticism, you know. Let me know how you think I'm doing, what I can improve on. Compliments as well, you know, we take those too. Now I think we're closing it up, going a little lower. And man, for me, watching all these videos and learning, I'm just super hyped to get more cuts and like build up my clientele and just get better at this skill. You know, I've just been super hyped and like super anxious to just keep cutting more, you know. So my thing right now is just finding those people. So what I'm really gonna focus on is, you know, we're in a really good spot where this shop is. So, you know, as people pass by, I'm gonna just shoot my shot, be like, hey bro, nice cut. You know, if you ever need a cut, first one's on me. You know, I'm offering free cuts for the first one. And you know, Jerry's always there to help me out. So really, you got nothing to worry about. I always play it safe. Now I'm telling Jerry right there about that little dark spot. He's coming in and detailing a little bit. And I think this right here is actually where I push the fade up, because I lose myself a little bit in the steps here. For one thing, we were talking a lot. You know, this is my cousin and I haven't seen him in a while. So I just need to focus on really not talking too much, especially in the beginning while I'm still learning. But you could see the fade was looking all right. And now you can see I just created another line and pushed it up when I really didn't need to do that. You see right there, I know y'all can see that line right there. And if you go back, to me it looked like it was coming together. You know, I was almost done, and then I just went in and kind of messed up what I was doing. So it's part of the process, you know, still learning. So it is what it is. But like I said, man, that's why it's good that I record myself and I have these videos to see what I'm doing. And the camera did die on me. I have a battery that I could plug in, so I don't have to worry about that. So I will be doing that from now on. But you know, the cut is finished. Took me a little while, and Jerry had to come in and help me out a little bit. But you see, man, not too bad, not too shabby. Definitely could have done better if I didn't spend too much time detailing before I got to the detailing part of the process. So definitely some stuff to improve on, obviously. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna improve, we're gonna get better. I take what I learned to the next one, and I won't make those mistakes again, and we'll just continue to level up. But drop a comment down below, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel if you wanna, you know, follow me along the process, along the journey of becoming a six-figure barber, along this apprenticeship journey. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. What do you think, cuz?
Yeah, better than what I did, dude. I like shit. I'll show you.
Oh, you're good.
No,
this person's good. You sure?
Yeah, good.
Thanks, cuz.
You can't do a service without getting anything.
Shit, thanks, cuz.
Yeah, alright. Thank you.
It'll get faster and faster, you know?
Yeah, no problem. Nice meeting you, man.
Alright, here, bro. I'll see you. Take care.
And shout out to my cousin there at the end, man. You see, he gave me the $40. I noticed that's a common theme, you know, when giving out free haircuts, at least in my experience and from what I've heard as well. More times than not, they're gonna hook you up, you know, so don't be afraid to give some free haircuts to, you know, get your reps in, to get more clients. More times than not, like I said, they're gonna at least give you a tip. Both times, well, I've done 3 so far. 2 times they gave me 40, and 1 time, nah, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast. But yeah, don't be afraid to give free haircuts, man. More times than not, they're gonna hook you up regardless. And it's just, even if they don't, it's a win-win because you're getting your reps in, and maybe they become your client in the future. So I'm all for the initial free haircut.